People are reevaluating where they're spending their time and if it's worth it. In your organizations right now, in your industry, people are asking themselves questions about why they do the work they do and if they're going to continue.
Right? You've heard that song before. How about this one?
My name's Rick Lozano, and I help leaders, teams, and individuals unlock and amplify their talent and potential. Sometimes with a guitar in hand. I always do it with a ton of energy, interactivity, and fun.
Doesn't disappoint. I think he did a phenomenal job of creating a closing session that was informative, engaging, innovative, and creative. He essentially used music and his talent to connect with his audience, and he made it fun. This was the most fun I've had at the conference.
So we've got to reframe how we're thinking about opportunity. And over, if you read all these statistics, people say they want a chance to grow. They want a chance to develop, and that doesn't necessarily mean up the leadership chain. I believe this is true. I believe that every single one of us want these two things. We want our talents to be utilized and our potential to be realized.
Have a good time.
To hear an actual acoustic guitar being played was awesome. And the game he played with the singing, I love that. And beer, bands, and medical conditions. I'm hooked. I can say I'm hooked. I thought it was great.
We're able to hear his voice, hear his message through music and song. And that's like what we used to do when we were kids, right? That's how we learn.
The great thing about talent development is we're always improving. So let's try that again. And at dinner the other night, somebody said, Rick, you got to do something contemporary. What about Lizzo? So, right? Why men great till they got to be great? Whoop. Took a DNA test. Turns out I'm not going to play the rest of that song. Give Sarah a round of applause!
And in light of all this praise, here's your 0.5% raise. I hope you enjoyed your performance review, the performance review song. Let's do it again next year, shall we? But today we've got to ask ourselves, what the muck? Muck is the term that I use to refer to those things that get in the way. The things that slow us down, the rituals that aren't serving us so well anymore.
I don't bring up Spotify to self-promote. I bring them up because of their talent development department. It was formerly known as the greenhouse, which I think is a beautiful metaphor for the work that we do. What's the point of a greenhouse? Growth, right? They help plants grow. And there's this old saying, and it's this: when a plant's not growing, you don't blame the plant. You change the environment.
He kind of recharged everybody and kind of brought that energy back that we kind of needed. As I was enjoying the music, he kind of would bring it back to the message for the whole conference, I think.
It was consistently engaging, which is something that we look for in guest speakers for our events at our local organization, and it was something that we kept the audience laughing, kept the audience involved, and definitely took some key elements of what I could take back to my team for
Rewrite in a great focus flow, rewrite in a great focus flow, rewrite in a great focus flow, and that's the riff, you know, it's a hoedown.
Thank you guys very much. It's been fun hanging out with you. Thank you.